Alright, hello everybody. This video is a review of all of the survival skills that are in the game. This first skill right here lowers your revive time by 15 seconds per level, essentially meaning that at level 10 your revive time will be reduced by 150 seconds, compared to the default revive time, which is 300 seconds, essentially meaning that your revive time gets halved. And by default, 300 seconds is 5 minutes, essentially meaning that you will only take 2 minutes and 30 seconds to revive, if you're not using the struggle button, that is. This next skill over here, XP gain up, it increases your experience gain by 1% per level. That totals up to 10% at level 10, but this does not affect experience that you gain from quests and so on. So this skill it's not really that useful for like later on in the game, because later on in the game you're most likely going to be leveling up using nightmare crystals, so on and so forth. Then drop rate up, it increases your drop rate by 1% per level. That totals up to 10% at level 10. Keep in mind that this isn't increasing your drop rate by like a solid 10%, essentially meaning that if something has a 1% drop rate, it will not be 11% with this skill. It will be 1%. It will be 1.1% because it's increasing it by 10%. Then over here, we have Safe Rest. It increases your natural HP regeneration. By itself, it's not that effective, but if you have this skill right here, it is incredibly effective. Basically, Fighter's High regenerates a small amount of health once every 3 seconds, and the health regeneration from the skill is based off of your natural HP regeneration. So things such as the Yummy Dango, stuff like that, Ooze Shield, Ooze Staff, I think too. The Aromatic Bangle will increase the HP that you heal from this skill. Now keep in mind that your actual HP count does not affect how much you heal from this. But of course also keep in mind that your natural HP regeneration increases as your HP regeneration, as your maximum HP increases, essentially meaning that your maximum HP does indirectly affect how much this heals. But for the most part, you should try to get both a high HP and a natural HP regeneration if you're going to use this skill. And over here we have HP boost. For every level, it increases your HP by 100, so at level 10 you'll get 1000 HP. Really, you should consider getting this for really any build except for maybe a tank. You probably expect that you would want to get this for a tank, but of course, if you're going full vitality, you're probably like 1000 health would only be like a small amount compared to what you would already have. But it is still useful for pretty much any build. Then we have Short Rest. It pretty much acts like Safe Rest, but it's for your MP. And over here we have Sober Analysis, which does the same thing as this, but of course also for MP. Then we have MP Boost. That increases your maximum MP by 30 per level, totaling up to 300 MP at level 10. Then also, one thing to consider is that for every 100 MP you get, you also gain 1 AMPR, essentially meaning that at level 10 you will also gain 3 AMPR. So this is a good skill for attacker classes. So now I'm going to go demonstrate these on the Forest Wolf, and we'll see how effective they are. Alright, so let's use up some MP. Alright, so if we run away, our MP will regenerate over time during battle, unlike normal. So if you want to, you can use this tactic to just like run away from bosses and then heal like over time. So that way you can pretty much defeat anything as long as you're safe with it. And it's the same thing for Fighter's High. So if I take damage here a little bit, as you can see, my HP is regenerating. So if I continue to fight the Forest Wolf, I will take very little damage. Although it's more or less I'm healing a lot of the damage that I already take. meaning that this is a pretty good skill for tanks. A lot of people underestimate Fighter's High. I actually have a character that regenerates 63 HP each heal with it. Of course, that means 21 21 per second, which is quite a bit. It might not seem like a whole lot, but it is. So overall, all of these skills are mostly effective. I would definitely recommend a few of these for beginner players. And that'll be it for this video. See you later.